Once upon a time, though not too long ago, there was a boy named Jack Miller who lived with his mom in a tiny house on the edge of town. They didn't have much. Jack's mom worked double shifts, and their only real treasure was their old brown cow, Clover, who gave them milk to sell at the farmer's market. To sell at the farmer's market. But one summer, Clover stopped giving milk. The fridge was empty. Rent was late. Jack, his mom, sighed. We'll have to sell Clover. Maybe we can get enough money to last until I find more work. Jack didn't argue. He loved his mom. So he put on his hoodie, grabbed Clover's rope, and started walking to the market. Halfway there, he met a weird old man sitting by the roadside. Not creepy but strange. "Hey there, Jack," the man said, grinning. Jack frowned. "How do you know my name?" "Oh, I know lots of things," said the man. "Like how that cow of yours isn't worth much anymore. But what if I told you I could give you something better?" He held out his hand, and in it were 5 glowing beans, each one pulsing softly, like tiny green hearts. "Magic beans," said the man. "Plant them tonight, and you'll wake up rich beyond imagination." Jack squinted. "Magic? For real?" The man winked. "Cross my heart." Jack hesitated. But something about the man's voice felt powerful. So he traded Clover for the beans. When Jack got home and showed his mom the beans, she couldn't believe it. "Magic beans?" she shouted. "Jack, we needed real money." She threw the beans out the window in tears. "Go to bed. No dinner tonight." Jack lay awake, guilt gnawing at him. He could hear the rain start outside, pounding harder and harder. Thunder growled like an angry giant. At dawn, Jack woke to a strange green light flooding his room. He opened the window and froze. A massive beanstalk had grown overnight, twisting up into the clouds, thick as a skyscraper. He stared, wide-eyed. "No way!" Without thinking, he grabbed his backpack, stuffed in a flashlight, a granola bar, and started climbing. Higher and higher he went, through the clouds, through the cold mist, until he reached the top, and gasped. Floating above the clouds was a castle, enormous and gleaming, like it was made of gold and silver. Jack crept toward the gates and knocked. A massive woman opened the door, easily 10 feet tall, wearing an apron big enough to be a tent. "What's this?" she said, peering down. "A boy?" "I'm hungry," Jack said. "Please just something to eat." The giantess frowned. "You shouldn't be here. My husband, if he smells you, he'll..." The ground began to shake. Boom, boom, boom. A deep voice thundered. "Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman." The giantess panicked. "Quick, hide!" Jack dove into just as a massive, grumpy giant stormed in. His boots were like trucks, his voice like thunder. He sniffed the air. "You've got boy in here." His wife rolled her eyes. "Nonsense. Sit down and eat your breakfast." After the giant had eaten enough food to feed a town, he demanded, "Bring me my gold." The giantess lugged in huge sacks of coins. The giant counted them slowly and soon fell asleep, snoring like an earthquake. Jack crept out, grabbed a bag of gold, and raced back down the beanstalk. When he showed his mom, she was stunned. "Jack, where did you get this?" Jack told her everything. She wanted to cut down the beanstalk right then. But Jack said, "What if there's more? What if we could change our lives forever?" A few days later, Jack climbed again. This time, he saw the giant command a hen to lay an egg. It clucked once and laid a solid gold egg. When the giant fell asleep, Jack grabbed the hen and ran. But the hen squawked loudly as he fled, and the giant stirred. Jack barely escaped that time. Jack's mom begged him not to go again, but Jack couldn't help it. Something about that place called to him. The third time, he saw the giant with a golden harp that played itself, singing in a soft, magical voice. Jack waited until the giant slept, then snatched the harp. But it screamed, "Master, Master, help!" The giant roared awake. "You!" Jack bolted, sprinting to the beanstalk. The giant chased him, each step shaking the clouds. Jack slid down the stalk like a firefighter's pole. "Mom, the axe!" he shouted. His mother ran out with the old axe. Jack swung with all his strength. The beanstalk cracked, snapped, and crashed. The giant fell, shaking the earth so hard windows shattered in nearby houses. When the dust cleared, Jack and his mom stood together, holding hands. The gold, the hen, and the harp gave them more than enough, but they used it wisely, helping their neighbors, fixing homes, and rebuilding their little town. One night, Jack sat outside, looking up at the stars where the beanstalk had once reached. He whispered, "Thanks, old man, wherever you are." And if you listened closely, you might have heard the faintest voice. Plant what grows, and climb when you're ready.